Crazy, bro. 10, 15 years ago, did y'all see yourself even doing this? 10, 15 ago? You said what?
I ran all the way up. Every kind of car you can think of.
Nah, he got the proof though. Like the nigga got the proof. When that nigga Jeezy said I had the 05 and 06,
Features
really
with
had
plies.
the fucking. No, he said I had the 06 and 05. That nigga really had the 06 and 05 type shit.
Really did.
So if you could go back 15 with the grab him. If you could go back 15 with the knowledge that you got right now, you living that lifestyle or you living this?
I'm living this one. It's more peaceful.
You
I ain't gotta keep my phone on me. I'm still watching my review because that's just in me. You know what I'm saying? But it was it just be too many snakes around when you in that world. Cause you dealing with everybody. You're dealing with the street dudes, you're dealing with the scammers, you worry about the feds. I used to always have nightmares that the feds was gonna rush my door one day. And so like for real, I used to like just prepare myself to do about 5 years. Cause I know what I was doing, I know the life I was living. So I was like, you know what, I'm about to go do 5 years one day. That shit really fucking happened, bro.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
That's
it is crazy. And then what I didn't know, the condo I was living in Orlando called 55 West, I took a picture and I was looking out at this building. And I didn't know until I got indicted. And I had to, they was interrogating me. They took me to that building. It was the federal building. I didn't even know it.
They across the street.
And I got a picture that I'm looking at that building, bro. It was crazy.
Oh, they took a picture from the other building?
No, I was I was on the balcony of my condo, and someone took a picture of me. Yeah, I was looking the view. I didn't know the building I was looking at was the federal building until I got indicted years later, and I was in that building. Yeah, when I went to court in that building.
See,
I was like,
and that be
this
them
is crazy.
we was just talking
Never
about
knew that.
Be riding by these buildings, be like, what they in there doing?
Yeah.
Whole time they indicting motherfuckers in that
No,
motherfucker.
for real.
Watching.
And I learned something else
We
too.
watching you from the office.
When I got indicted, in Orlando they got they have like an interrogation room, but they got it in a Bank of America building. It's at the top. It's a secret floor. No one knows about it. And there's a whole federal floor. I ain't even know that, bro. They did my fingerprints, pictures, everything in there. I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
So what's different though about, because you still, I mean, you fresh as hell, you feel me? You probably still riding around whatever car you want, you feel me?
Yeah.
So what's different from the lifestyle?
To add to that, what was you doing then to live that type of lifestyle versus what you doing now just to live the same?
Yeah, I mean, I was one of them dudes. I'm just a true hustler, bro. Like I know how to like. I tell people this, right? So I used to always be like in Apple products. So I used to always like, I had the hookup. You know, Orlando had a lot of scammers back then, like early, like 2008, 2009, there was like a lot of scammers. But before that, I was always been in promotions. So a lot of people know me for like promoting concerts. So like me and my team, my homeboy Pup, my homeboy Dog, man, to this day, this guy named Dog, man, he been running Orlando for like 20, 30 years. He's like the biggest promoter. Like can't nobody touch him. You know, he got about like maybe 6 like concert venues all on one road in Orlando. So it's like I got with him. So I used to do it. I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida, so I used to do it with him first. And then he was like, bro, I need somebody who know what you know to come in Orlando and help me. So me and my homie Pup went there, and then we started, like, we brought everybody, like Plies, Lil Wayne. I mean, any artist you can think of, Jeezy. We were the first ones ever bring Jeezy to Orlando. This was like in like maybe like 05. We brought Jeezy to Orlando. He only charged us 10 grand. I remember being in the hotel, and Jeezy needed a haircut, and I'm a barber. I know how to cut out too. So he called, he like, yo, Stick, man, you'll come cut Jeezy hair? I'm like, damn right. So I went and cut the nigga hair.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I went and cut Jeezy hair, bald head, trim him up. And it was crazy because he had, I guess he had just did a show in Macon, Georgia. And he was like, bro, look what this girl gave me, man. She had gave him like some snowman Air Force Ones. She had designed them with the snowman on them, and it was hard as hell. And I told Jesus straight up, I said, bro, stay like this, bro. Don't change. Don't go commercial. I said, if you stay like this, bro, you going to have us forever, bro.
Like
you know
connected to the community.
Yeah, like just keeping it real. You know how a lot back then, a lot of artists like they'll get so big and then they end up going commercial. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I told them like keep it street. You know, cause that's you got us right now. You know what I'm saying? You got all the dudes that be trapping and all that. I come from that world.
You take your own advice in that?
Of course.
Where you at right
Oh,
now?
no, it's me all the time. I'm the type of person where, like, when people even sign up with me right now to this day, like, I ain't selling no dreams. I don't believe in that. I don't like selling a dream. Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, what it is, the work you're gonna have to put into it. We're gonna have to do this together. Don't think I'm gonna do everything for you. I done had mentees like just quit because they didn't want to do no work. Like, they wanted me to fill out their job applications. I'm like, bro, I'm a gangster, my nigga. Like, I'm not on that. Like, let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you ever feel like that image might turn somebody away?
no, because I'm very professional.
Okay.
You know, but sometimes you gotta let people know. You know, like on the song with Jesus, say, sometimes you gotta let a nigga know, dog. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you do, because people will take your kindness for your weakness. You know, I'm always smiling, I'm always happy, but people don't know where I come from. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but me being the way that I am, getting me a lot of partnerships. Okay. You know, you gotta know how to let the street go. And I even have to tell my mentees, you gotta think, I got a lot of drug dealers, right. I got a lot of scammers, I got a lot of people that left that world alone and want to do something positive, do something right. So I have to like let them know, like, bro, you really gotta let that go. You know what I'm saying? Like, in this game I'm in, this commercial business game, cargo van, box trucks, all of that, it's like you got an owner operator, which would be like my mentees. Then you got a dispatch company who will get your loads for you. Then you got a broker, and then you got a shipper. So I had a mentee that got on the phone with a broker, then at the highs up and cussed them out. I'm just like, yo, you can't do that, yo.
Burnt the bridge.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm on the phone, me, her, and the broker, we chopping it up because I'm trying to get them to show love, but the broker like, nah, it's a wrap, yo. Like, they got a lot of power. She did. She really did. And so you gotta let that street mentality go. Not saying let somebody disrespect you, but you gotta be professional. Because if you be professional and build your brand, you're going to make so much money just off your brand alone and what you bring to the table, to where you may not even have to drive a van no more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, the money I make on my brand deals is just, it can pay my bills and everybody in her bills. Yeah. I'm just keeping it 100, bro.
Shout out to
my brand deals.
Was it hard for you to like let go of that street?
It's always in me, but it's like, I'm gonna tell you what changed for me. I don't have the urge to. I'm gonna keep it gangster to commit crimes. I don't have the urge, because when you in that life, it's like you don't care. You like, I'm finna run this bag up. I'm shooting for the fences. I ain't thinking. You know what I'm saying? When you out there, you know. But that come with time though, because when you young, ain't nobody gonna think about it like that. They just gonna be like, yo, I need to run my bag up. I don't care what happened, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like, no, you can't think like that. You gotta really let it go.
You be seeing similarities within, like, not even like crime, but just like the way business is done in the streets and the way it's done professionally. Like, is it similarities there?
Yeah,
or is there anything that you learned here that it showed to be like a major benefit or catalyst to you in the professional world?
Yeah, I gotta say, like, that's a good question, because I gotta say, it's crazy, like, how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? I come from being a promoter, being a rapper, and then like coming into the corporate world, and then also being a hustler. So I was able to use like all of that in today's world. Mm-hmm. So like, I have a lot of people hit me up like, yo, I can promote this for you. I can do that. I'm like, bro, I already got that background. And then like, I always tell my mentees, like, don't let me outwork you. You know what I'm saying? Because I already got the hustle mentality. I feel like anybody who got a hustle mentality, you're going to be great regardless. All you got to do is find your niche. Once you find your niche, it's game over, because you're going to put the hustle in it. And that's really all it is. Once you put the hustle in and build the relationships, it's a wrap. For me, this is really easy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The way I'm doing things.
I'll be seeing like, because I got my own little background, you feel me? I don't really speak on too much, but like, what I be noticing is, like, all right, say in the streets, if somebody trying to snake you or line you or whatever, it's certain signs, you feel me, that you gonna see.
Yep.
In the corporate world, you might not see the sign, you feel me? And a lot of that you never seen before anyway. So it's like we talk about how knowledge is power all the time.
Yeah.
And that's what they benefit off of. Like, you don't got the knowledge and I got it. So I'm about to tax you for it. And I'm about to tax you for not knowing what it's worth either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like being able to spot that, but also if you got the skill on the back end to where I don't need you feel me?
Yeah.
So now I could cut the middleman out for real.
All right, that's good you said. I'm finna tell you something that happened to me, right? So when I first, about 3-4 years ago, I was getting in the game, blowing up, going viral on social media. I started having all these companies hit me up. So with this one company out of New Jersey, I ain't gonna say their name, they reached out to me. They like, yo, we can get cargo vans, we can get bar trucks, and all of this kind of stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. So I did a 1-year deal with them where I was able to get cargo vans and bar trucks to anybody who needed them. You know, so what they did was, I ain't do my background on them. So then one of my mentees hit me up, and I thank God he was a solid dude that wasn't hurting for money. So he hit me like, bro, I'm trying to get my the titles because he paid cash. And he's a YouTuber. That's the crazy thing too, bro. He said, I'm trying to pay cash for the van. You know, I said, I paid cash for the van, but I'm trying to get my titles and registration. I can't get it because they sold me a lemon. I'm like, no, bro.
So it got a lien on it?
It's like been in a bad accident and they like got all these parts and put it back together.
Jersey's good for that.
Jersey is the
I've
biggest
been
in the
around.
country when it comes to that, and I didn't know that. So he kept it gangster though. He did everything he had to do. He had to go to the DMV. He had to go through this whole process. It took about 2-3 months, but then they finally approved him for his registration. So I hit the company back, and I'm like, yo, why did y'all sell my mentee a lemon, bro? Like it's called like a savage title. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be upfront with people. Like that's how I am. Like you got to keep it 100. Like be upfront. At least give people the option to, if that's what they want to do, they can do it. So fast forward, I just started like noticing they was doing a little bad business. So now I'm like, you know what? I need to do my research on them. So I got a lawyer, did all my research, checked them out. They had like bad reviews. They've been sued a whole bunch of times. And that was like on me because I ain't do my due diligence. But good thing though, the guy that they did it to was a solid dude. And he wasn't tripping like that. So he ended up like selling the van, got a whole nother van. And he ended up making a lot of money. He was even making money with that Savage title. It was nothing wrong with the van, just they didn't let him know it was a Savage title. Yeah. And I guess New Jersey got a clause where it's okay to have Savage titles. It's like a known thing for New Jersey. But in other states, it can be difficult for you to get the titles if it's a Savage title. So now, you know, I had got rid of them. They ended up owing me a lot of money. So I was about to sue them. I had went and got like the top lawyer in New Jersey. I was finna sue them and all of that. But the lawyer was saying, you're going to spend so much money suing them to where it's going to eat up a lot of what they owe you. You'll still make some money, but not as much. And so I was like, all right, cool. So me being me, I'm like, I got to be on some street shit now. You know what I'm saying? I say what I got to do. I said, I was like, yo, man, we need to do business, man. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all need to sell a van, woo. I'm talking to them like that. They're like, yeah, I told him, man, we finna launch this whole new thing. I'm like, y'all know y'all got the balance with me, right? They're like, yeah, we're gonna pay you, don't worry. They say, we're gonna send you over everything we need you to say to shoot the video, woo. I said, okay, cool. Make sure I said I can't do nothing until you make it. Oh no, we're gonna pay you. They paid me all my money, and I didn't say another word to them. After they sent the money, bro, that was so bad, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah,
I feel like that was a good learning situation for you, but just for street niggas converting to the corporate world in general. Like,
yes,
it's a lot that we don't learn.
We don't
know. You feel?
And you know what I do now? Anytime a company step to me, I hit my lawyer. We check the Better Business Bureau. We check all the reviews. We check everything, bro, before I do business with anybody. And so if you see me do business with somebody, it's because we did a thorough check on you already. Mm-hmm. You don't even know it, but we did that because I never put myself in a position of losing my brand I worked so hard for. You know what I'm saying? I do that across the board now. You know what I'm saying? Like even with Terry, he just got with a company. He just got 2 vans. Like even before I got with the company, I told Terry I'd crash out by him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I told him that. You feel me? But I'm like, I already did my research. So I knew they was 100. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then he got his van, everything was Gucci. But I already knew they were 100 because I did my research. You know, but before I wasn't doing that. And everything you're saying is right, bro. It's like you coming from another world, coming in the corporate world. These corporate people are worse than the people in the streets. Because they know the game.
people don't understand that the government is the biggest organized crime there is.
Ain't no question.
You know what I'm saying? So when you sit out here and they talk about gangs and stuff, that's why black people don't really excel because we're not organized. You know what I'm saying? If we get organized, that's when we achieve higher limits. You get what I'm saying? So like Tony said, okay, I had to bring my street men because dudes who move weight and stuff like that are smart. Like y'all gotta understand, they smart. They just chose a different route.
That's
like,
right.
Moving weight is like transportation. It's economy too. It's buying or selling something, right? So if you have the supply and you have the demand of the product, you can sell whatever. But they're just using it to what they know how to do. They're not placing it into other industries to make way more money. So it's more or less like, do you want this fast money or do you want this slow money? You can make it fast money. It's about how much work you're willing to put in. Because Tony, in order to learn the cargo van business, you had to actually probably drive one or a box truck, right? Some people aren't willing to do that. A lot of people come from, you got to think, Tony said he was a millionaire before he went in the Fed.
Man.
Somebody will want to come out and be like, I can't get out and look like this. I can't hop in a box truck or anything like that. Not knowing that they can excel in doing that. Some people don't want to put the work in because they're worried about what other people think. I always tell people, let's say I lost it all today and I lost all my money, I don't have a problem with going back to the post office and working at the post office. You get what I'm saying? You got to be ready to risk it all to get to where you need to go. Because if you're not going all in, why do it in general?
And you snapped when you said people be hesitant to do stuff because of what other people think. I feel like black people just black people in general, not even just street niggas, like when we get into this corporate space, we almost feel like we can't be ourselves or we can't be authentic. You feel me? And we gotta move a certain way because it's all these white people over here and they not about to like how I walk or I talk, but that's me. But the preparation is what set you aside, you feel me? That's what separates you from just the average black person, you feel me, that don't really know no better and about to get attacked by the sharks, you feel me? So it's like having a lawyer, you feel me, doing your research on the company, believing in yourself, trusting in what you got going on, being willing to go back to ground one. You know what I'm saying? In the box truck and start it from, you feel me? Because if you got the means to take something from 0 to 100, whether it was trapping or clothing or whatever it is, you can do it anywhere else.
Anywhere.
You just gotta apply it.
When I came through the other day, you were saying like anything you touch, it turned to gold. Or I think you were saying about 20, but like that resonated with me because like into like what y'all saying earlier, it's the same energy. You trapping, that's all that same energy.
Yeah.
But you're all in that. You can do that same thing to whatever. But the hard part, like, I think for a lot of people, is like deciding what that right lane to put all that energy in.
And then y'all tried a bunch of things before y'all found the lane that y'all like.
What I tell people all the time is that if you got a 9 to 5 right now, if you got that 9 to 5, that means that company is making money.
Fact.
Find out what that company is doing. Talk to some higher up. Start building relationships. Just don't go to work with your head down and do your job and go home. Start finding out. That's what I did, bro. When I got out the feds, within 2 weeks, I got with a company driving box truck. Company called Lot Speech in West Point, Rivera Beach, Florida. When I got there, I started getting with the supervisors, getting with the owners. Now I'm in the people with the back office. I'm building relationships. Yo, how much that box truck make every time y'all leave? Oh, they make about $300 to $400 every time we leave. I don't ever go down 10 miles down the road. So I'm like, and you know me, they don't even know like who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a straight businessman. I'm driving this box truck, you feel me? I'm wearing my safety vest and my hard hat every day. But I'm really learning. I'm a sponge right now because I see y'all making a lot of money.
It's funny you say that because when I was working at this Target warehouse, like people would get so it'd be one person in the lower position to the other one, and the person in the lower position, instead of like, getting friendly with them, making, learning what they do, they talking shit, they hate it.
Yeah.
You
Bro.
do the wrong thing. You supposed to be getting on that good side, learning what they did to get there.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
On the flip of that, it be people like walking around on mute, like they too hard.
That's
Or
why I
they
said
can't,
that.
like, bro.
That's why I said that. Because that's exactly what's going on. Like we're not understanding what's really going on. Like we're so programmed to only like just 9 to 5. That's it, nothing else. And this where they get us at is the benefits. You know, the
Yeah,
401k and the
gonna
medical
match
insurance.
5%.
I pay my own medical insurance. I'm my own 401k. 401k can't touch me.
My mindset was,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't gonna be here long enough to use them. So
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
Exactly. So it's
Why am I
like,
giving my money to somebody? Listen, in order to be a financial advisor, bro, you just gotta have a 4-year degree. You could have went to school for culinary, and then you take a
right.
course. And then once you take a course, you could tell somebody how to move their money around. People don't understand that. Like,
Where
why
you
would
know?
I give my? That's why I teach people how to move and buy their own stocks. Because why am I giving money to somebody else when I don't? They can tank. They can run off with your bread. And you're gonna be shit out of luck, and you're gonna be upset at them when you could have learned it yourself. Learn how to move your money around because you're always gonna have your own best interest. I'd rather take the last shot and take the blame on
for the
myself
loss.
than me get a ball to you. You drop the ball, and I'm like, damn, I should have kept it. You know what I'm saying? That's why LeBron is always so scrutinized. Like, why did you pass the ball? Although he's making the smart play, people like Kobe and Jordan like, nah, because if we win, it's on me, and if we lose, it's on me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
And you
that's
ain't
what
running away from the blame.
Yeah.
That's right.
And whole time what you just said, Bron, you gonna get the blame regardless.
You don't get it regardless.
We gonna put it on. We gonna put the blame on you. Yeah, you made the smart play, but you didn't take the last shot.
You say the last shot.
So you might as well take the last shot regardless. If you was gonna miss, you was gonna miss. You feel me?
That's the thing, bro. When you get to a certain space, like Tony said, where he's at, he's like, I can't do business with anybody that has bad business. For the simple fact is, you gonna mess up my brand.
Yep.
Anytime you partner with somebody and they've done somebody else wrong, that's on you because you can no longer like say Tony out here put my brand out there. My credit repair clients went through the roof, right? Because he has a large following. If I do something wrong with Tony's clients, he put his brand on to my brand. I can't do him like that. You know what I'm saying? So he had to make sure who he was going to business with was a stand up person. You got to understand that your network. If somebody's bad or doing something wrong in your circle, and you don't hold them accountable,
you guilty by association.
you guilty by association.
Definitely this day that we live in, man.
That was a bar right there.
Yeah, this world we live in now is crucial. So me and Terry always say we have to over deliver just as being black men, because we already don't trust nobody. You know, and so that's how I have people, bro. They'll say, "Man, I watched you for 2 years, and I seen enough. I'm signing up, bro. I got to. You showed me enough, bro."
Real talk.
And it takes that, you know what I'm saying?
2 years.
2
That's
years,
wild.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
tell people all the time when I be getting on classes, like, I'm not here to convince you. I've seen people on classes and calls 5-6 times. Like, I can't get all these people to tag me in these stories on Instagram, leave these reviews. I can't tell these people what to say about me. My stuff legit.
Yep.
A lot of people are scared, and I always say this, to bet on themselves.
Yep.
I'm not betting on nobody else. I'm not going on FanDuel and saying, "Hey, bro, about to hit." I'm not doing that. Like I will put my 3-point up shot up. You know what I'm saying? Before a lot of players in the NBA.
Yeah.
But the simple fact is, I'd rather win and lose myself versus putting in somebody else's hand. Because y'all got to understand something. Only you can take yourself as far as you want to go. You're in control of your own destiny, right? Tony got out the feds with the perception of, I'm gonna get it all back.
Straight up.
He don't need to know how or anything. He'll figure that part out. But you have to instill that in your mind. This is what I'm gonna do. So if I wake up, when we was in the club last night, I was telling him I'm refreshing my Stripe. Like, I know a payment about to drop somewhere. I gotta get some money.
We was talking
But the
about
way
that.
y'all kick it in the club, bro, I aspire to be that, bro. Cause I ain't had no chill, bro. And I'm like, damn, they just kicking it, they chilling. But if I chill like y'all at a point where I feel like the energy come to y'all, you feel me?
Yeah.
So whatever y'all looking for is coming to y'all, you feel me? All y'all gotta do is wait for it to come.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like, what I learned, and then kicking it with bro, even seeing it too. It's more or less of like, I like making money. So everything I do, I want it to be involved with making money. So what Yo Gotti say? He said, I don't come to the club unless I'm getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, for us to step out, it was for branding purposes only. It wasn't, I'm going to be honest with you. You see, we left before 50 even showed up. I wasn't really there to see 50.
Shout out to 50, but that ain't what we there for.
I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He got paid 200. Oh, my bad. He got paid 200,000 for 10, 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to aspire to get to that point.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So when I pop out, hey, I was outside. Here's some branding purpose. I'm out networking, things like that. But I'm not here for the show. I'm here to get some type of money. When we slid through the mall in Dallas, we shop on a regular. But it's for branding purposes to show y'all, hey, we really living like that. Some people don't understand. You can get paid off your lifestyle, right? Like I could have went and copped my S560 and my Corvette at the same time, but instead, let me go get 2 cargo vans to pay for those payments.
Ain't no question.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's how you gotta look at it.
Yeah. Everything. People wonder why I'm able to pay so much for so much shit. Is because every time I purchase a liability, I get 2 assets to pay for it.
Yep.
So
That's
a
facts.
bar right there. And that's where people fuck up. They buy the liabilities.
Yeah.
They don't even care about the asset because they got it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't
Or you might
do
not
that.
got it for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
really having it. When you got something that's making enough money to pay for it,
It's
whatever.
boy,
you
that's the best feeling in the world, bro.
Best
That's why
feeling?
I'm telling you, bro. I'm blessed. I thank God, bro. I have to say that because I'm just
Me too.
looking at my brand deals, bro. I'm telling you, my brand deals. I know my bills every month, and my brand deals cover that, bro. And it ain't no feeling like that. I'm not even talking about my cargo van, or the dispatch.
No, that's
I ain't even talking about that kind of. I ain't even talking about my courses.
That's like being in the NBA and your endorsement. You living off your endorsement deals.
I'm living off my
endorsement. So all my other revenue that's coming other places is
And
just
that's what I
extra
was
money.
gonna ask you about that too. You said like a part of your image be like almost reeling in more endorsement deals or brand deals,
facts, bro.
How do y'all go about doing it? Because now, it's almost to where you could get it down to a science once it happened the first time. So like, is it certain purchases that y'all making on purpose? Like, all right, they want to see me in it, or are people asking y'all to buy stuff just so you can be seen in it? Like,
I get them emails like all
real
the
talk.
time, 2 or 3 a week. But I don't go with every company because it has to make sense for me.
You gotta be
You know,
alone.
and some companies I never even heard of, so I gotta do research on those.
Yeah.
Quick question: when y'all dropping this podcast?
EP, man.
So probably not 2 weeks, but 2 weeks after.
All right, I'll make an announcement then.
Go ahead, dude.
Because we talking about because we talking about something that just happened. So when I first got started in this game, this is an exclusive, y'all. So when I first got started in this game and I started doing carrier work, when I was driving the box trucks, I'd get off of work. And there was this app I used to use. It's one of the biggest apps in the country right now. It's called Freight. It's spelled Frayt. So Freight, you get loads all day long. Bro, I used to run up a bag with Freight, bro. One day I did like $1,200 in one day with Freight.
Yeah.
Full circle moment, last week, they hit me up and say, Tony, we love what you're doing. We want to do it. We want to do a sponsorship with you, man. We'll love for you to shoot videos. We'll pay you for every video. We want to also do the Spark ads to where we can run it, and we'll pay you every month just for running your video. And yeah, we just sealed that deal with Freight, man.
Talk that talk.
Hey,
Look.
Hey, shout out to that, bro. I ain't gonna
We
lie.
just sealed that deal.
So you just had the box truck, because before I get into everything, you
Yeah.
just had a box truck, went on Freight, and they provided the loads for you.
Well, I was working for a company driving box trucks, getting paid hourly.
Okay.
I get off for work, get in my car,
Okay.
and use Freight and do deliveries out of Freight. So you'll be picking up like tires, or I pick up paint from Sherwin-Williams. They might have you go to Lowe's because Freight have a lot of different contracts.
Damn.
So yeah, I was using that to run up my bag to try to save up to get my first cargo van. Because I wanted to get a box truck, but you need a big budget for a box truck. Because what I was noticing working for the company, when that box truck break down, it was like 12 to 15 bands to fix it. I'm like, nah, I can't afford that right now. You know, I'm just building. So I saved up to $15,000, and that's how I was able to get the first cargo van. But Freight was a big part of that. And I didn't even know that they had been watching me for all these years. And they told me that. They said, yo, we've been watching you for a long time.
That's wild.
It was like, you've been shouting us out. And they was like, we see your growth. And they said, what we love about you is that you mentor people, and we see that people are really getting up and running. And they said, we've never done no brand deals. We never did business with no influencers. And we had a whole team meeting, and we was like, we got to go with Tony.
Shout out to that.
Yeah.
So with the people that you're mentoring, are they starting with box trucks, or you're teaching them how to get these cargo trucks?
Some start with cars, because I do cars, cargo vans, and box trucks. So it's whatever you want to start with, wherever your budget at.
Yeah.
I did it all, you know. That's how I started, so that's how I teach. I don't teach something I don't know.
I like that because we did an episode. Well, I kind of like interviewed Adrian and Darius.
Yeah.
And they were saying the same thing. Like you created your own blueprint. Like you took yourself through that process, and now you teach other people.
Yep.
Go through that process.
Yep. And
you know, and here's the thing. That's what we was talking about the other day. You know it works. I'm giving you something that I know that works, and I know I've taught over it. A couple of months ago, your stuff was over 10,000, right? I taught over
30. It's like over 40,000.
over 40,000. See, it'd be crazy. It's over 40,000 people that took this.
Created.
And if you look at the percentage, as long as it's 70, 80% of these people are generating revenue, you know what I'm saying, 6 figures plus. So for you to call me and tell me that it's not working, I know it's not my blueprint. It's something that you did. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever take a test in school and everybody don't get the same answers because everybody study different? It's not everybody has the same book. It's what you do with it. A lot of people, look, real talk, when I joined Recession Proof, it was a lot of people that used to get upset at us in the city because they'd be like, oh man, y'all got a rich clique or something like that. And it's like, nah, we don't got no rich clique. We all got the same information. We all got the same course. You get what I'm saying? So why aren't y'all applying the information? Like, we're applying the information. We're here to help everybody, but you can't save everybody, bro.
Nope.
You can't sit right here. I'm gonna tell y'all something that always stuck out to me, and it's crazy. I knew I was different when I was a kid when I seen Men in Black. And they was all sitting down, that table was in the front. And I'm like, Dad, why don't they just pull the table up to fill out the application? They sitting on chairs. Look, Will Smith grabbed the table and pulled it closer to him so he can write it down. He went and got what he needed to make himself comfortable. You get what I'm saying?
It's crazy. I'll be thinking like little stuff like this. It'd be like, okay, I put the remote over here. I want to change the channel, but the remote all the way over there. I'm like,
Well, keep that bit by you.
just grab the remote and do what you want to do. It's simple as
because people don't feel like doing what you just did.
Exactly.
You don't feel like moving.
Exactly.
But you gotta push through that though. That's the only way you're gonna be successful. Cause I'm telling you, it wasn't easy for me to bounce back, bro. It was hard, bro.
Yeah, you had to go through you went through something mental.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you had to figure it back out. But see, that's the thing about God though, is if you not really caring about what he blesses you with, he'll take it from you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And you also gotta make sure you have the right people around you.
Of course.
Because if you got the wrong people around me, he ain't gonna place them blessings on you just
Of course.
yet.
That's a fact.
Because he needs you to remove all of that. And you gotta move your feet. I always tell people that. You gotta put one foot in front of the other. Because faith without work is dead. You know what I'm saying? That's so true, bro. Because when you start putting that work in and start applying yourself, no matter how tough it is, everybody got a vision and a goal. We know, like, dang, I want to be there. But how I'm going to get there, that's the key. And I kept telling myself, I said, I got to go viral. That's what I kept telling myself. Like, because I need to be able to grab everybody. You know, and I kept trying. I'm going to tell you how I ended up going viral. It's the craziest story ever. I was on federal probation, and I had to do 3 years federal probation. It was only about like a year, a little bit under a year and a half I already had did. And I told my PO, look, I'm finna start a cargo van business, you know, and I started it, started making money, started traveling the whole United States. So she was like, Tony, I think you should put in for early termination. I'm like, how I do that? She said, write the judge a letter and tell them everything you're doing. So I told the judge everything from A to Z. I said, yo, I just got a cargo van. I said, first I worked at a company driving box trucks, learned everything there, saved my money up, and purchased my own cargo van, started my own business called Stick With Us Delivery. And I gave the judge my websites, my social media, I gave him everything. And I said, and I went from there, and I said, now I'm up and running, and I'm also teaching people that's coming out of prison on how to get up and start it so they can have a second chance and not go back to committing crimes. And then I said, and then it was like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks went by. I called my PO on a Monday, and she said, Tony, good news. She said the judge agreed on Friday to terminate your probation. She said, so the whole weekend you was a free man. I was like, what?
Hey, look, you could have, all you have to do to become a free man is
write the letter. So instead of for me doing 3 years on federal probation, I only did a year and a half. And this on a Monday, I never forget this. This was, I think, September 8th. This on a Monday this happened. When that Friday hit, I worked all day using the app Freak I was just telling y'all about and using some other companies I work with. I ended up making $1,200 that day. It was on a Friday. I filmed the whole day. I say, you know what? I'm going to put a video out, but I'm not going to say I made $1,200. For me, I always try to think about how I want to put something out. It was going to be catchy. So I say how I made $1,000 in one day. I posted a video about 7 at night. By 10 o'clock, it already had 10,000 views. I said, damn, that's pretty quick.
Yeah.
I'm like, 10,000 views. I wake up the next morning, my phone is blowing like crazy. Everybody calling me. I'm like, yo, what's going on? My cousin like, cuz, you going viral. I'm like, viral? What the hell is viral? I don't know what the hell that is. She's like, no, you getting a lot of views on TikTok, that video you posted last night. I'm like, what? Bro, I tell you, no lie, I only had 700 followers. When I went on my TikTok, bro, it was 10,000 followers and 250,000 views.
God damn.
When I woke up.
That social media is a crazy place because it's going viral is the same thing I did, but I went in a different manner. You went in with the business route. I went in on a personal route. But when you get more eyes on you and you get more, if you get people coming to your page, it doesn't matter what they come from. If they get people coming, it can be hate or whatever. They're like, oh no, this dude does transportation. I'm trying to get in. Oh, this dude does stocks. I'm trying to get in there. That is a potential customer. Mm-hmm. When we were at InvestFest, me and Tony was talking. Tony was like, I'm just looking at all these people I can impact. And if a person knows more what you do, and the clutch thing about this is why you got to start rocking your own brand. Mm-hmm. Because it's okay to have, Gucci and all this stuff on, but if you got this stuff on, you promoting their brand, and if you looking fly and other people are just gonna go buy their stuff.
Yeah.
Why not wear your own clothing so they can be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times when I roll around, I got rich off options on. Hey, that's cool. What is that? You option trade? Or I've been trying to do that. But okay, cool. I got you. You get what I'm saying? Or if I wear a stick with us, they can be like, oh, what's that? Man, I got 2 cargo vans. My guy mentors. We shoot people each other's way so much.
Yep. All the time.
All the time. It's like literally, we in the hotel at 9 o'clock. You're like, hey, I got a student that needs some funding. We about to go out. You get what I'm saying? If you like getting money, you know what I'm saying? You got to hang around other people that like getting money.
Straight up.
That's why people who work out hang around other people that be in the gym.
Facts. Motivation.
Yeah, because it's like, you in the gym right now, I got to catch up. Oh, you getting some money, I got to catch up. So whatever you want to do, make sure your friendships is aligned with your purpose.
Yeah.
Always understand, if your friendships and your network is aligned with your purpose, you're good. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to work 24/7, but I call him, and I think I just had a long day. He'd be like, bro.
Longer day.
A whole longer day. And I'm like, I ain't put enough work in. It reminded me of when Anthony Edwards, when he was hooping at the USA Olympics, and he said, man, I went down there, I gave 110%. Steve Kerr was like, nah, y'all got to see how Curry and KD work out. And everybody Anthony Edwards is a dog.
Right.
But he like, y'all got to see how KD and Steph Curry work out. I said, then I figured out how they work, and I said, I ain't doing enough.
Yeah.
So in order to elevate yourself, it's okay to be the little dog in the room. I text bro this morning.
Yeah.
I said, hey, bro, your work ethic is crazy. I be thinking I'm doing something. People see me, and then I see somebody like him, like, nah, I ain't doing it.
Iron sharpen iron.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody will come around me and be like, hey, T, man, you going hard? Like, nah, y'all just see me. Like,
what I fuck with so much about y'all, bro, y'all's journey was authentic, but y'all went through problems that y'all ended up solving on your own. To go back to you talking about taking the last shot, you solved the problem on your own, and now you're providing that service to people that might have them same problems.
Exactly.
I'm somebody that solved. What's like for you with the transportation and you with the stocks? What's a issue that y'all know that y'all solve with y'all services and y'all's products?
I mean, with me, I'm creating.
You dealing with felons that may not have,
and they might not know how to go about it. And so I have a blueprint to where I'm gonna get you up and running immediately. I had this one dude, he had just got out of state, out of prison off a murder charge. And so he said, yo, bro, I wanna sign up for your mentorship, but I don't know if you can help me because my felony ain't like your felony. So I'm like, what you talking about? He's like, yo, I got a murder charge. I said, well, join the mentorship. I said, you gonna test me. This gonna put me to the test.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, a week later, he dropped a video. He said, I just want to let y'all know that man Tony is the real deal.
Man.
He said, I got a real felony, and I'm out here doing loads. I did everything that man said, and now I'm making a living. I didn't think it was possible.
That's what
got
I'm saying.
That man all the way up and running, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I was shocked too. I ain't gonna lie, but I was able to do it. Only thing right now frustrate me is when people are struggling in the business and social media just got so many different people trying to tell them something, but not really telling them the right thing.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm trying to reach as many people as I can because I know I can help them. You know, I got relationships with the biggest companies in the country. you can say my name and they're gonna give you the contract. So why is you struggling? You gotta come see me. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta come see the wizard. And
yeah, you have to, because I'm gonna make sure you up and running.
I tell people that too in the stock market. They'll be like, man, I took so and so's mentorship and they didn't. Yours is more hands on. I'm like, because when you take, they're selling you. They're telling you like, hey, you're about to come in here and you see I'm making $200,000 a day. You could do the same thing. They're not showing you them losses. Exactly. When you come to my stuff, I'm telling you like, hey, I was really making $1,000 a day when I had minimum knowledge of the market. So I could teach you the same thing.
Well, y'all really like, y'all putting people in position to live a better life for real. Like that's super valuable. You changing like people's circumstances, because people might be, like you said, bro, was facing some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling what some of your mentees going through.
No, that's a fact.
But y'all giving them an option to live a better life, to get through whatever they're going through, to ease some stress in their life.
Yeah,
that's valuable.
A lot of because I was in customer service at my 9 to 5, so I didn't really like people. So I got anxiety talking to a lot of people. So I'm like, man, how can I not talk to people for real? Like, and it's like, oh, I just need a cell phone and a laptop. I don't got to talk to nobody. I picked the correct direction in the market and I can make money. So a lot of introverts sign up for my stuff because they don't like dealing with people. Man. So if I teach them the stock market is really for introverts, because you don't really have to deal with it.
Just you and that ticket symbol.
That's it.
That's exactly what I was alluding to. Like, you dealt with that issue. Like, I don't really want to interact with people on the face to face. You feel me? Bet this the solution to that problem right there.
Exactly.
And now you can sell that to other people because it's proven to work type shit.
Right. No, and that's the thing. People, it's 253 trading days in a year. If you make $100, you know what I'm saying, a day, that's 25,000. You make 200, that's 50,000. Choose your salary. It's not. Choose your salary. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you trade and you want to make a certain amount of money, that's all you have to do. You have to break down the logic of, okay, if I want to make this amount of dollars, I need to do X, Y, and Z. When you work for a job, you say I need to work this many hours to get this on my check. Why can't you say I need to invest this much money in order to get this much return? A lot of people are tuned into thinking they have to exchange time for money, and that's not the factor. When you find financial freedom, all you have to do is figure out how to leverage capital to get a higher return. Once you learn how to move money around, then you're gonna free up as much time as you want. Because I know how to put 30,000 over here and to make another 30,000. You get what I'm saying? I bought those vans with a leveraged line of credit. So now I own the title to them. So now I have two assets, right? But with that credit, I already paid that credit line back from another form of revenue from another business. So now I still have my credit line. I now have these two assets, and now I have cash flow assets on the road that I'm going to recoup my money in 4 to 6 months.
Exactly. Big facts.
You
know what's crazy? When you were talking about the stocks part, it's like a lot of people don't even know this, but I remember I hit you probably maybe 3 weeks to a month ago, and I say, bro, you seen the video when they had that huge dip in the market, right?
Yeah.
I think because something happened with Japan or something.
Yeah.
And it was like $94. So a lot of people in this game, and I know you probably done heard this too. So when they see the market dip real bad, and I be like, yo, y'all ain't messing with the market. Oh no, I heard it's doing bad. People that buy stocks, when we see them days like that, it's like Christmas.
That's clearance.
Yes.
You got the new Jordans that
Clearance.
just dropped.
I'm dropping huge bags on those days.
I went and bought 20 straight shares that day,
Yes.
and I played it to the upside because it was at a level. That's what people don't understand about the market, bro. It's like, I look at the market as shopping. I have a shoe fetish. I love shoes. So I started putting my money in the market, and I realized my money was working in the market. I was like, damn, I doubled down. So when I see stocks with when Facebook dropped all the way to $99, I'm like, let me drop this bag in here.
Ain't no question.
It's at 500 2 years later. You get what I'm saying? Y'all
So did you make a year call on that, or like?
No, I just bought long term.
Okay.
Now I wish I would have made
to
a
where
leap.
he owned it. Yeah, but if he did the auction,
if I did a leap,
catastrophic. Yeah, it would have been.
I'm talking. We talking hundreds of
sometimes,
thousands.
bro, you might I can't wait to hit one of them like that, because I feel like it's gonna be so much money, bro. I might retire. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
No, it's really like that.
Yeah, because
I was on the cusp of doing that too, but I
Yeah.
see, and that's why we need people like you to explain the difference between like the long term in the futures and regular options plays and puts and calls and all that for real. Because that's when, like, I remember you was talking about it the other night. You seen some shit was up for too long.
Oh,
Let me
ain't
go
no
put
question.
that put in there.
Ain't no question.
Let me go put the put on that. You feel me? You been up. You had your time.
I'm gonna tell y'all what was crazy. I researched the other day, and you got to change what you watch and what you hear too. Like, you got to understand. Like, I started listening to a whole bunch of trader knowledge and things, and they said the reason why a lot of retail traders, like people we're considered retail traders, why they don't make money is because all these large hedge funds make money. Goldman Sachs loss ratio is so low. So if you just simply follow their strategy and what Goldman Sachs is buying, you're guaranteed to make money in the market. You're gonna have your losing days, but if you follow what they're investing in, it's a no-brainer.
But you know what I noticed with them big dogs? A lot of them do puts.
They do.
That's all they do, bro.
Because they can buy it up at any time.
I know it's crazy, bro.
If you can tank the market and buy it at any time, it's a no-brainer, bro. But a lot of times we don't, because we talking about the market, so I'm in my bag. Look, this is what people don't understand. The news be right in front of you. Just really have to think. Like, if they shut down right now everything for COVID, what businesses are going to lose money? Once you understand what businesses are going to lose money, that stock is going to go down. Once you understand what business is going to thrive, like the Amazons and stuff like that, you're going to
going through the roof.
make
I'm gonna
calls.
tell you, if COVID hit right now today, it's 2 stocks I'm investing in. That's gonna be Amazon and Netflix. I'm going all out.
Those are things that thrived in there. No, those are things that, and if you want to do a safe long-term investment, you'll invest in McDonald's because McDonald's was one of the only companies that gave out their dividends during the recession.
That's right.
They still paid all of their owners because they had something called a cash reserve. So a lot of times these companies will halt paying you out as a share owner because they money not good, but McDonald's was like, we got enough money stashed away. You can keep buying us up. That's why their stock didn't take that much of a hit.
Yeah.
Always look at who runs the company, not what the company is.
Exactly.
So when people be clowning Elon Musk and stuff like that, bro's a genius. Whatever he touches is gonna turn gold. Whatever Mark Zuckerberg, they was clowning Mark Zuckerberg because they thought the metaverse failed, and that's why the stock market crashed. Meta crashed like that. That boy came back. Like,
Did he?
What y'all talking about?
That boy came back, bro.
You get what I'm saying? So
Straight
when
up.
they laughing at these billionaires and don't understand everything is strategic. You get what I'm saying?
I think it's possible to really get to a point in life where you just can't lose. Like
Real talk.
we've been talking about this all weekend, like, or just like even just last night, we was like, bro, we can't lose. Like, all we do is win. There's no
Real
no
talk.
That's facts
losing.
though.
No, that's real talk. Look at
Because
Floyd
you can
Mayweather.
win. Yeah, go ahead.
Look at Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
People would pay to see him lose.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what they
That's
saying.
all it was.
Yeah.
And he would still win. He would do it pretty.
Didn't he
like-
just fight like last night or
He
something?
did last
Yeah.
night. Yeah.
Kicked the ref out the ring and all type
yeah,
of
he
shit.
fought last
They
night.
pay to see that man lose. Like, the man was so great that they paying you hundreds of millions of dollars and hating on him, and to see him still win. Like, and what y'all got to understand, like you say, when you get to a point you can't lose, and you gotta have that mentality. Every day Kobe and Jordan and all them came out to play, they didn't plan on losing. I'm not planning on losing. I'm about to do everything I can to win. And you got to surround yourself with team members like that. My dog,
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Hey, that's like Terry told me yesterday. He's like, man, I be feeling weird when I don't make that much money for a day. I'm like, you? I'm like, me? They like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at, I think I only made like 7 bands yesterday. And I be trying to have,
Only 7 bands a day.
I'm trying to like run it,
But like,
run it
no,
up.
that's real, because you gotta have that
That's some
mentality.
real
Like,
shit, though.
damn, I only made 7 bands.
Real
It's
talk.
somebody
Yeah.
who, if 7 bands, I got like 7 bands hit my account today, I'm geek. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But that's kind of
And
your
since
ceiling. My ceiling is kind of your floor.
Yeah.
But like, it's kind of, you gotta get to that.
Yeah,
But you
like
know
right
it's
now.
possible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, of
fact.
course.
You
Like
know
I just woke up, I'm probably at about 2,500 so far. You know what I'm saying? But I dropped the video before I came here, so ain't no telling what it's
been
gonna
made.
be
Right.
when
Yeah.
them emails start hitting. You know what I'm saying?
That's the beauty of it is.
Yeah.
I keep telling you this, like, y'all, if y'all watch yourself, go back and watch yourself from 2-3 years ago and see where you at now.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at myself 2-3 years. I'm looking at myself when you shot the movie, and I'm over here celebrating about, I just hit $500.
Yeah.
Bro, I hit $500 now driving. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'll
Yeah.
be driving like, oh, that's a quick $5. Like, you're going to continue to grow and go as far as you want to go.
That's right.
Like, no offense when I say this, Tony 45, right?
That's right, 45.
Bro, 45, and he
Shout out to
not
that, bro.
stopping.
I didn't think he was 45.
Like,
Oh,
and he not stopping.
That's
Nah,
crazy.
I eat real good. I eat right.
Yeah,
I
he
eat real
getting all that
clean.
money, so he getting. You get what
I
I'm
be
saying?
juicing. A lot of
Not
water and
stopping.
veggies.
Bro is not stopping, and he's not getting comfortable. And a lot of times,
Nope.
we've reached certain, like, a lot of people can get where Tony at right now, but like, I'm good.
Ain't no
Tony
question.
is continue to work, bro. I'm telling when I tell you,
Yeah.
bro, continues to work, I be shocked. Like he said, I just dropped the video before I came here. This is still considered work because this is gonna get played. We about to leave and go network.
Yeah, we
and
still work. It's all work.
It's all work.
It don't stop.
Yeah.
It don't
Hey,
stop.
Terry don't even know, right? But he motivated me a couple of days ago. He don't even know this. So, cause I don't think I had this hit yet, but the nigga sent me my brother. Y'all know how we talk. So he hit me, sent me a screenshot. It's a deposit, one transaction for $100K.
I don't want that.
And I said, hold on. I done had the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. I don't think I had like 100 just on one transaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, yeah, I need to hit that. I need to hit that 100
See?
and one transaction.
But look,
You
let me tell
feel
you, this
me?
where it's crazy at because I don't even be sharing or posting stuff like that.
That
like,
shit motivated me,
so
yo.
I share it with people who I feel like because sometimes people aren't motivated. Sometimes people be jealous.
Yup.
Envy.
Yeah.
Oh, how you doing that? And such and
Yeah.
such going on. There's people out here starving. Bro, when I hit my first 100K month, Tony was like, oh, man, that's solid. I remember I hit my first 100K month. So I'm like, bro, what you do this month? He said, oh, nah, I'm going to let you shine. No, I need to see it.
Yeah, I see that.
Because I ain't want to speak on it. Cause you know what I'm
No, I
saying?
need to see it because I need to know it's possible. And he shared with me what he made, and I ain't missed a 100K month since.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
That's
saying?
right, yeah.
Bro, and I feel you like not wanting to speak on it because you don't want nobody to feel no type of way. You like, cause you just did a great
I'm
accomplishment.
proud of my brother.
Yeah.
Shit, he just showed
And
me.
I don't wanna
Bro,
show
it
you
ain't
this
easy
and make
having
you-
no 100K
make you
month.
feel-
It's not easy.
Yeah, I want to show you this and make you feel like less than. But
Yeah.
he's saying, nigga, show me that because it's
You
gonna
want-
turn me up.
Yeah,
so turn me up. That's
that's
perception.
Yeah.
But that's low key
Yeah.
projection right there, and
Yeah.
it's a shame that we even think that off the rip. Like, damn, he gonna think I'm flexing on him. He gonna think this and that. Because in reality, it's all motivation if you got the right mindset.
Yeah. You
Come-
can
yeah.
never flex on me because I want you to win.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
That's real
I'm
talk.
in.
Yeah,
Winning.
that's
I
real
gotta
talk.
You feel me?
How did you make
That's
300
right.
to 400,000? Show me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can go
That's
make
I'm
it.
right.
trying.
yeah.
I'm trying to go make it, but
Yeah.
see, and that's the thing. If you gonna hate on it,
You can't make it if you gonna hate on
how you
it.
can't
Nah,
make
that's
it
real
if you
talk.
gonna hate on it.
Real
Because
talk.
now you got to
Real
know
talk.
the blue. If you fuck with me now, I'm like, well, bro, I did this a little different, or I did that, or I did more advertisement. You know, you just never know.
I just
Or I
talk-
might have hired more drivers.
Yeah.
You know, like the last 2 weeks, I hired more drivers. I got more drivers
See?
now.
And we
and it's
talk.
been looking nice.
Me and bro
You know what
talking, I'm like,
saying?
bro, your following just blowing the crazy.
going
And he
down.
told me like, this the play. You want followers is what you got to
Yeah.
do. Bet. All right,
Yep,
you get what I'm
yep.
saying? And
Like
it's
I dropped a video a few weeks ago. It's at 1.7 million views.
That's crazy.
Man, give us some sauce, bro.
Hey,
Because
one of these gonna get the 1.7.
All y'all do the right clip, send it to
Hey,
me. I tag y'all.
Dress it
Like
up
me,
the
I'm the type I show love, bro. So y'all send it to me. I tag all y'all.
We gonna dress it up the right way.
Yeah, I got you.
You collab with, but that's what we growing into now. You
Yeah.
feel me? And Keon, the mastermind behind a lot of this shit, is a content genius.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's kind of what we pitching to people. Like, you come here, we gonna get you not only some good content, we gonna get your audience the stuff that they want to know about you.
Yeah.
You want to know
feel
what's so crazy
Yeah.
about y'all though? Like, y'all, this is gonna go so crazy because the people that y'all got on here is only gonna go up. Mm-hmm. So when stuff comes back in a couple years or a couple months, you get what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, yo, who's there? Who's these guys that's
Yeah.
interviewing these hitters?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying on these
Yeah.
platforms, and then you get what I'm saying. You get the Dave Shans, and you get the you know what I'm saying. You get the podcast platforms where other people gonna be coming on like, hey, bro, how much? And you get the sponsors.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, and you got to think like $1 million worth of game and stuff like that. They was doing that for free at first. They was just giving out game and stuff, and then they started getting people on their platform, and you had to be somebody to be on their platform. So y'all gonna get to the point where people are gonna be like, in order for me to have a reputable authority, I have to come on STV Network. And
That's money.
That's what y'all should be targeting because y'all done had a lot of hitters. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Just this weekend, for real.
And you really just got to be consistent. I always tell people when they say they want to go viral or just blow up on social media, find your niche. and focus only on that niche. Don't really do too much outside. You can show like your lifestyle here and there, but focus on your niche. Whatever it is you do, keep hitting people with that. And of course, do how-tos. Do those as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. And all it takes is one video. Once one video go viral, it's a wrap after that. It's over with.
Shout out to Adrian. He gave us our first viral video.
Yeah.
But that was something that me and Keon was talking about too. Like the consistency is first and foremost.
Yes.
But after a while, you gotta develop a little bit of arrogance. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, this where you gotta come to get this bag. You feel me? You can't go nowhere else for it. You trying to get to the cargo delivery, you trying to do it the right way, the best way that you can. You got to come to Tony. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you can't get it how Tony from nowhere else. How Tony gonna give it to you? How Tony gonna give you everything from A to Z that you need. Who else is doing that?
So why wouldn't you move with that confidence and that arrogance? Like, you can't get this nowhere else. That's how valuable it is.
And that's fast because people got to understand the value. Like, I tell people that, like, you got to remember, like, I'm personally mentoring you. It ain't my assistant or nobody work for me. And most mentors don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you actually just really paying for my time because I got to stop my business to help you build your business.
That's a fact.
You know?
I tell people that all the time. I say, they be like, well, why your program 5K? Like, I just showed you I made 5K in under 2 minutes.
Exactly.
So you want me to spend 4 weeks with you, show you a life-changing skill.
Yep.
I don't need the 5K.
Yeah.
I don't
exactly
need that.
because it'll become a headache. So it's all about just knowing somebody's worth, and I can't tell nobody like what they because other people got businesses. My mentees be having businesses, and I invest in their business. They might have something that I need. Like let me get that, man. Like I don't want no discount on nothing. I'm gonna pay for it. Like let me get that. And that's how you got to do it. It's like it's really like it's all about just showing each other love, man, and supporting each other. Like. And just doing it the right way. Like my whole thing, I don't be want to see nobody struggle. That's what I don't be. If I can help you, I'm here to help. I even go on YouTube comments sometime, and I hear people like they be like, "Man, I'm struggling out here. I'm trying to do the cargo van thing." I'm like, "Yo, bro, email." I put my email in the comment. Email me, bro.
Yeah, watch that clip though, because you know everybody gonna be commenting like, "Hey,
because it's like, I can change your life, bro, overnight." Email me, bro. Yeah. It's really that easy for me.
And that's the power of information. Like, and I tell people, that's why people are in different type of calibers because I have some information that can change your life.
Exactly.
But do you want your life changed?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
And even though I'm giving up the email, bro, I done had people don't even email me.
Because people fake want it. It's a lot of people who fake wanted to say, "Oh, man, I gotta do what type of work?" After they sign up, I gotta do what? I didn't think it was easy. I thought I only had to do X, Y. No, this is work.
Yeah,
exactly.
You gotta work regardless.
All you wanted was the end result.
You think you about to pay and pop up?
It take you 4 years to make 6 figures. You got to go to college. You think it ain't gonna take you 4 years on entrepreneurship
exactly.
to get to a bag?
Exactly.
Nah, I think you carry yourself a little different when you can change somebody's life. Like
and y'all carry yourself like that too. I'm glad you said that, bro, because I pick up on that, and I wanted to tell y'all that's a form of communication. That y'all send messages when y'all move a certain way, like all right, the confidence, the just reservedness, like how I said y'all was in the club last night, just kicking it though. You feel me?
Just vibing.
Was flocking to y'all. You feel me? So it's like. When you move like that, it sends a certain message to people like, all right, they got it figured out. You feel me? Like, I can trust that person at the very least. You feel me? That go a long way with somebody that's in your audience or looking to become a part of your...
Yep. That's real talk.
To become
real
customers.
talk. That's why, like, here's the thing. Like, sometimes I don't mind spending some money for... You see me in Dallas. Like... I showed up in the section. I'm like, yo, where the bottles at?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was about to see that last night. I didn't know.
Nah, I ain't drinking right now.
Yeah, I was like,
I ain't drinking right now. If I was drinking, it would have been a bottle worth 100%. Like I would have. Yeah, I had a good 5 piece to blow. But
Jared don't mind spending no money.
Yeah, I don't mind spending no money. I'm gonna get it back.
I'm glad you did, because this nigga Gavin already had me turned. And if you was in there turning, this would have been flashing up.
Oh no, they would. I had the jewelry on too. It would have been. Listen, if they would have said they gave us the whole section, because this is exactly what I said. I said, y'all said 12 wristbands. I said, well, shit, Keon and them with us. they can get over here. I'm like, you said 5 bottles, that's it? All right. Show me the section. After they showed me this, I'm like, nah. But
Yeah, it got to make sense.
yeah, but that's the thing. That 5K right there, I would have known. Like, all right, I'm gonna push my flight back to not hop on at 12. I'm gonna push it back to 3, and I'm gonna make that 5K I spent on Saturday.
You have to
before I fly out.
It's only right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know you can get it right back.
I can get it right back. If I can make 5K in less than an hour, why? Money should be used for impact and experiences, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, Ace dude came down here, Zay, and he flew down here. Not saying I ain't saying he's not financially there, but what I'm saying is, oh, you took that leap. Hey, bro, while you with me, let me take care of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Most
Let me take care of you so you can
Most
be
definitely.
around.
He took the risk.
You took the risk.
You gonna
Yeah.
get rewarded for
You
it.
got to get rewarded. Like this ain't no handout. I want you to enjoy so you can say like, what do I got to do to live like this on a day-to-day basis? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want everybody around me to feel like, because I'm not no better than you. I just probably took a risk earlier than you.
Yeah.
Or you gonna say, because tables always turn. I told Tony, I said, hey Tony, don't be surprised when I go get 5, 6 more of them vans.
Yeah, ain't no question. That's why I would tell Terry, like for me, if I had to do it all over again, that's why I'm so glad I met Terry and Adrian, because I was cash heavy, you know. I had the capital, I saved it, but I would most definitely get funding, most definitely get, credit, get the funding, because you can do a lot more.
Way
more. Instead of for me just buying one van, I probably could have got 3 or 4, and really took off real fast with that. But, and that's why I tell anybody, man, like, don't use your money. It don't make sense.
And when
Like,
you cash heavy like that, you don't want to use your money.
Yeah, you know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
spend y'all money way more freely than I'm
all
gonna
day,
spend
bro.
mine.
Yes,
I
exactly.
I want.
And you can take a few chances, like get 100 bands, go spend, go spend 40 on the van, put 10,000 in the stock market. Be strategic about it. You know what I'm saying? Help a few people out, still have you about 40, 30 bands to do whatever you want to do. But build your business. If your van's sitting for a little bit, at least you got capital. You know what I mean? It's just it's a lot more room
Say that again.
involved. That's
At least
so much,
you got capital.
So much more stress that can be offered you than a lot of people coming in with their last 20 and now they hounding you every day like, yo, I need to get up and run in the bill about to come. And I tell people straight up, I ain't got nothing to do with that bill.
Yeah, hey.
You know what I'm saying?
No, real talk. I tell people, do not give me your last. I do not want your last, because what comes with your last is you're going to be asking me a lot of questions, things like that, or you're not going to be
They
patient.
try to guilt you into getting something else. Like,
I always tell people Rome was not built overnight. So you can't be stressing like that, because what happens is you end up making mistakes. You get on the road, then certain loads come available. You can't get them because you didn't take the time to get the right certifications or the right clearances. There's a lot that comes with this game. You might get with a company and they say, hey, do he have a dolly? No, I ain't never had time to go get the dolly. Oh, I can't give you that load. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this an airport pickup. Do he have a twit car? Hey, bro, you got a twit car? No, man, they ain't got mine yet. I can't give you that load. You constantly losing out on money. Why? Because you was rushing.
Yeah, and they complaining. You gotta go through the process to get to the bread. I tell people that all the time. People hop in people's discourse thinking, oh, I'm gonna take this signal and I'm gonna make this money. They just told you do a call. You don't know why you did it or anything like that. Now you lost all your port and you blaming them.
Yep.
No, you should have seen that. If you knew how to trade yourself or feed yourself, that setup don't look right.
I think when you do stuff like that, you moving out of different energy. You moving out of desperation.
Facts.
When you
Say
spend
that
your last
again.
on something, you moving out of like desperation instead of you can't really maneuver with a peace of mind because you in the panic mode down there.
And something I noticed too is like you paying me to mentor you, but you really mentoring yourself because you ain't doing none of them exing. Yeah, I'm telling you what insurance company to go with. You going with some other company I don't know nothing about.
Bro,
I'm telling you to get a Ford Transit because that's gonna save you the most money. It's American made. The parts are very cheap. You ain't gonna pay that much of money if you financing it. You gonna get the most expensive Mercedes-Benz Sprinter out there.
He calling us
now
out.
you playing like two bands a month.
We got both.
You know, because the reason I don't be wanting people to do that is because I know what it takes for you to run your business. It's gonna be $4,000-$5,000 a month. So if you only starting off new and you bringing in $10,000 and you got your expenses at $6,000-$7,000, now you only making $3,000 net.
You're not even making that.
When you hustling completely blackles and then you hit me up stressed out, I got to be doing something wrong. I'm gonna tell you what you did wrong. It was from the beginning.
You got to maintain.
Yeah, you
before
messed up
add.
from the start. That's where you messed up at. It ain't about what you're doing now.
That's fact.
It's because you had your expenses so high to where you're not able to see the right net.
I tell people that when they take my program, bro, when they be taking I'll be like, listen, do what I say on my program. Don't go to YouTube.
Exactly.
And get all these other
Facebook
indicators
groups.
and all this stuff.
Exactly.
And ask me about all. I'm not here to explain it to you. I have to break the stock market down how I do it so
That's
you can
it.
grasp it to be successful. Because if you go out here, if somebody teaching you how to cook chicken, then you going to find 10 other people to teach you how to cook chicken, it's not going to work.
Yep.
You got to go through the blueprint that I showed you that I've made 6-7 figures with. You got to go through the blueprint that where he made 6-7 figures with, and then other students made 6-7 figures with. And if you divert from this in any type of way, you have the possibility of failing.
Hey, that's crazy. Darius literally said that yesterday. He said, when I get a mentor, or when he first was starting out or something like that, he said he followed step-by-step instruction. He ain't trying to deviate step
And
by
you know
step.
what it
Gotcha.
started with? That conversation started with good artists create, great artists steal.
Yeah.
So if you seen something that worked for somebody else, copy it. Copy and
Bro,
paste it. Why
Warren
would I
Buffett-
divert from the plan that
Exactly.
clearly
Bro.
worked? You know what I'm saying?
Warren Buffett said, I still read the 1969 paper because the blueprint of getting money has not changed.
That's facts.
Y'all gotta understand that the blueprint of getting money never will change. The same thing is just to a new generation. Think about it. It went from CDs to MP3 players.
Yeah.
It's all music.
That's it.
It's all music. It's just diverted in a different form. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And that's how we buy it. So okay, it's no longer you buying disc and album sales, but how's your streams going?
Yep.
It's everything is in a different type of manner. So when a new generation comes, you just have to figure out how to be creative and form that other stream, and make it
Differentiate.
different for the new generation. No, real talk. Once you understand that and you're creative, you're good, bro. You're super good. Like once I realized I could make money off a cell phone or a laptop, why am I punching this clock?
Yeah. It's just like the blueprint. I know y'all done seen this on TikTok, but it's like that thing where if you already got a blueprint or you know how your mom or dad or whoever taught you how to do something, and then y'all see that TikTok video when the girl opens up the bag of chicken and just throw it in the pot, everybody looking at her like, yo, is you gonna clean that chicken?
Yeah.
You know, you gonna eat it like
Yeah.
that? Like,
Yeah.
no, we can't do that, yo. You know what I mean? So you gotta follow the steps.
You gotta follow
You know
the
what
steps.
I'm saying? For real,
talk,
you got
real
to,
talk.
bro. Cause you follow them steps, bro. And one thing I have people tell me all the time, they be like, bro, I did exactly what you said. They be like, dang, Tony, you was right, bro. Like I just did. If you go on my story right now, one of my students just posted, I made $3,900 and $7,500 this week.
Yeah, we gotta get
$4,000 this week. You feel me? So it's like I love to see that because they followed the steps, man.
You know what it is? It could be though, because I kind of do the same thing a little bit. It could be like, because I'd be like, well, my situation a little different. It ain't. Yeah.
Now you gotta follow this up because I'm gonna tell you another prime example. I have people that say, "Hey, yo, Tony, link me with your credit guy. I need to get funding." I'm like, "You got good credit?" They be like, "Yeah, my credit
Oh, my
real
God.
good." But then when they, you know what I mean, show it, it's like 500.
Because people,
I'm like-
no, look, this what.
So I'm just be trying to figure out if you think that they're gonna be like, you know, we're gonna show him love because it's 500. The credit bureau gonna let you pass because it's 500. I'll be trying to figure out like what's going on. What are we missing here? That's what I'm trying
But
to
you
figure
know what?
out.
Some people don't understand if that's good credit or not because they're projected probably good credit where they came from.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my credit better than a lot of people that I'm
that you
around.
know. Oh,
No,
Nobody with credit.
like,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
ain't nobody in the 500. Like that is it's just so crazy. But the perception of it all is how bad do you want it and where you need to go? Because listen, the point of it, the world has to revolve a certain type of way. So we do need people to drive buses and bag our groceries
course,
and
yep.
waitresses and
I was
things like
just
that.
saying
We're not telling anybody to quit their job or anything like that. But what I always say, one source of income
is too close to none.
So all you have to do is realize, okay, let me create something passively while I, work here or I have this going on, and then you'll be okay. Information is powerful. They say if you want something hidden from someone of color, hide it in a book.
Every time.
In the book. So we're just now waking up to reading books and giving out the information and then trusting the people around us to actually guide us, who are actually taking over these type of lanes. And we have to really apply that, because in the next 20 years, they said we were no longer going to be the minorities. And if we're no longer going to be the minorities, that's going to be a big shift in the currency. And if that's going to be a big shift in the currency, y'all got to understand something. We have to set our children up today. So that's why I do things like teach, thousands of people what's going on in the stock market and things like that. Because I will be selfish if I just did it with my family. We have a moral obligation. You know what I'm saying? If God gifts you with something, you're to use your gift to help others.
It's disrespectful if if you're not grateful for what you got. I see that as disrespectful to that which gave it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
It go back to what he's talking about with maintaining what you got. If you looking for something that you don't got, you feel me? You gonna lose what you do got. You feel me? So
That's a fact.
you gotta maintain.
If you don't work out every day, your muscles getting weaker.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? So,
When I was in the feds, there was this old guy, man. His name was Huey. He was 85 years old. And he used to walk the track every day. He'll do like 15 to 20 laps every day at 85 years old. And I said, Huey, old man Huey, why you walk the track that many times? He said, man, if I don't walk the track, he said, these legs will start moving on me. He said, I won't be able to get out of bed. And he do it every day, bro.
That's
At
real
85,
shit.
bro.
That's real
So I'm
shit.
like, God.
use it or lose it.
So stuff like that motivates me.
And
saying when I
it's
see
people
that.
that's 25 that ain't walked around the block
at
since
all.
they
I'm
was
one of 'em.
15.
Barely walking around the house.
You know what I'm saying? But then that's how we get the hip replacement. And you feel me?
Yeah, that's right.
We don't
Real
use
talk.
it. You feel me? You gonna lose it. So you gotta maintain.
Real talk.
That's like me, like I don't eat no red meat or none of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I did it because I always wanted to do it, and then it was like, the older you get, you start having little issues. You might have high blood pressure. You might be pre-diabetic, and so I went to my doctor, and she was like, "Yo, Tony, you about to be a diabetic?" And I'm like, "What?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Hold on." So she was like, try to give me some pills to take. And then I already be on my holistic stuff anyway. So I'm like, you know what, man? Let me just cut out all red meat because I know that has a lot of mucus in it. And I'm like, let me just start, drinking my water, eating certain fruits like berries and all that kind of stuff. And I did that for 3 months. Went back to my doctor. She said, I don't know what you did, but all your levels are back to normal. She's like, you don't need no. She said, did you take the medicine? I said, I wasn't taking that medicine.
Every time somebody says a story like that and they go back to the doctor, and all they do is eat better.
That's it.
They eat healthy.
I changed my whole diet, bro, and it really worked, bro.
Like, I don't know what you
I lost like 30 pounds, and I still eat this. I juice every week, bro. I got a lady who make my juice for me. I do a week supply every week. I juice the whole week. I eat all I eat is blackberries, blueberries, watermelon, strawberries. Anything with berry. That's pretty much what I eat. And I drink a lot of water. I eat fish, a lot of veggies. No red meat, though. I ain't gonna lie, though. I'm 45, bro, but I think I feel better now than I did when I was 25 years old. I just feel like I got so much more energy.
I'm about to go fuck some chicken up. Like, as soon as we leave here, I aspire to get to where you at. But
you still young, bro. So
You can have them
eat
double
what you want to
cheeseburgers
eat.
there.
Eat what you want to eat.
The ramen
I'm just saying,
noodles
when
facts.
you get older, though, bro, like that red meat, that beef is hard to digest.
No, I do feel that though,
Yeah.
because for a minute, and they know, for a minute I wasn't even
Ready to wrap it.
eating red meat myself because
Ready to wrap it.
my dad struggled with hypertension and whatnot.
Yeah.
He was my age. So I'm like, you know what? Just knowing that he was going through that at my age, let me get ahead of that. You feel me? And get on.
And how did it make you feel when you stop eating that red meat?
Amazing.
Yeah, it's
Amazing.
It almost feel like they tricked us, bro.
They did though.
Yeah.
I love steak too much, I'm gonna be real.
It's always a new gimmick. The more time go on, I remember when we was kids, they had us drinking glasses of milk. Now milk ain't healthy for real. Now you gotta drink all these alternatives to real milk. You feel me? But cow milk was never supposed to be consumed by humans.
Yeah. It gets deep, bro. But that's why knowledge is power. And like he said, they kept a lot of stuff from us because they put it in books.
For sure.
And, you know,
can y'all tell people where they could find y'all for real?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
My fault. I ain't want to rush it or nothing.
Tony from Stick With Us Delivery. Just go to @Stick With Us Delivery across the board. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And I got a Facebook group called Stick With Us. That's where you can find me at, man.
Shout out to Freight too.
That's lit. You know what it is, man. It's Stock Trader T. Mr. Show you how to make 1,000 in less than 10 minutes. Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm with STB.
The man.
The money
Shout out
team.
to y'all.
You
man.
feel
You know how
me?
to network?
And it's
After that
Invest
bag,
Fest.
man.
Invest
Yeah,
Fest,
Best
isn't
Fest
it?
weekend,
Hey,
man. Y'all
damn.
tap in, man. You want to make 150,000 in 1 year? Just get in with me. Boss up your life. I got you.
Hey.
Sure.
With